Hello, I am Ankit Kumar and I am a final year computer engineering student. I have just completed my final semester internship at Samsung Research Institute, Noida. So my project is BLE Mesh Lighting System, and actually we see that we control Bluetooth devices in our day-to-day life using our smartphone, but we can't control the network of devices, network of Bluetooth devices. So this project is based upon that we'll create a network among the Bluetooth low energy devices, and a user can operate that network from a single point in that network, which in simple terms we can say that we are enabling the device to device communication, Bluetooth device to Bluetooth device communication in a network. So these are the key highlights of the project. User can add or remove the nodes into the network. User can operate the nodes from a single point. User may turn on or turn off the LEDs. User may change the intensity of the lights and many things. So this is the basic plan, and this is the demonstration. Actually, in Samsung we are not allowed to shoot videos as it's confidential data, so we have prepared a demonstration. So this is the top view of a home, and there are many BLE devices. BLE devices means Bluetooth low energy devices that supports Bluetooth, and so these devices are connected with each other through Bluetooth, and we can say that this is a network of Bluetooth low energy devices. And we have created these devices into the network. I'll tell about it in the further slides. And the user comes with his smartphone, and the user will turn on the application. As soon as the user turn on the application, he will try to connect with the nearest node, the nearest Bluetooth device. Actually, right now our smartphones doesn't support Bluetooth mesh, so we have to send the data to one node, and that node will flood the data into the further nodes. Now the user can see the network on his mobile phone, and user will select the target nodes. Like these are our target nodes, this and this. So the user will send the data to the gateway. This node is acting as the gateway because it's taking the data from the user and sending the data to the whole network. So this node will flood the data into the network. So this node has flooded the data into the to his connected nodes, and as soon as the data reaches the target node, it will act according to the message received, so it glows. And similarly, the message will further flood into the network, and as soon as the targets are reached, they will act accordingly. And since there may be more networks, there may be more targets into our network, so it will flood the data ahead also, like this. So it's a whole managed flooding. And first of all, we provision the node. The act of adding an unknown Bluetooth device into our network is known as provisioning. So after the provisioning is done, there is a process called publish and subscribe. In publish and subscribe, what we do is we assign a publish address to a node, and by publish address we mean that node will flood the data onto that address, and the nodes that have subscribed to that address, they will receive the data from that address. Like here, number 1 will send the data to kitchen, and kitchen will and node number 1, 2, 3 will receive the data from kitchen address. Similarly, this is our publish. I have prepared a demo for that also. Let's go ahead and discuss about the demo. Yeah, this is the demo. So then this is number 1 switch, and its publish address is 0x5001, its address is 002, its address is 003, and so on. And similarly for light IDs, I have to subscribe these bulbs to some of the switches. Like for 5, 6 and 7, I have mentioned the subscription address 001, 001, 001. So that means these 3 nodes are subscribed to this node, and when I'll send the data from one node, these 3 nodes will automatically receive the data. and so on. And similarly the whole table is prepared, and we can see that node 5, 6 and 7, they are subscribed to address 1. Similarly 5, 7 and 8 are subscribed to address 2, and 6, 7 and 9 are subscribed to address 3, and so on. So the now we'll talk about how the flooding works. Actually, when we flood the data, we pass the source address, the destination address and time to live value. So TTL value is basically time to live value. Time to live value decides how many times the message will go into the network, how many times it will hop the message into the network. Like from here I want to go from 1 to 8 and time to live value is 4. So it will basically pass on the message to its adjacent nodes and decrease the TTL value, source destination TTL. Initially it was 4, and when it goes to node number 2 it becomes 183. TTL value decreases, and when it goes ahead it decreases by 1, and so on. So since the node 4 already received the data from 1, it will not take the data from 2 and 3 because the message is already stored in its message cache. And similarly the data will flow, and as soon as the destination will get reached, it will act according to the message received. So this is the block diagram of my project, and this is the basic Android application that will send the data to the Bluetooth mesh supportable devices. And if there are multiple devices like 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, these are 4 devices, yeah, and when there will be multiple devices, we have to first of all do their configuration, and these devices are connected by a power supply. And as soon as the data reaches the particular noding board, particular Bluetooth low energy device, particular Bluetooth low energy mesh supportable device, it will act accordingly, and the LED will get operated. So that's all from my side, and that's my project. And if you have any queries, you can post them into the comments below. Yeah, and thank you.